Where are we going? Nowhere. Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. As you can see from the title and this bold ass smoky look, we are going to be putting the new Hourglass Veil Eye Primer to the test. Now, I didn't realize what a popular primer this was until I went on my Sephora account to look at the tracking status of my shipment, and it was sold out. This thing was sold out before my shipment even was released from the warehouse. And so I thought, this is a pretty popular product. I mean, I went a little crazy on new products like add to cart, add to cart, add to cart, add to cart, because Sephora was having the 20% off and I'm in quarantine with nothing else to do. And so I decided that spending all of my money would be the best way to get over COVID-19, as many of you guys probably are as well. Now, I've changed up the background a little bit because I really do my makeup best when I'm standing up. So I feel like my bedroom is the best way to do that, and all of my makeup is right here anyway, so that is what this is all about. My goals board is, it looks empty, I know, and that's because I've recently decided to restart my goals board. I took everything down and I want to make it monochromatic. That's why everything is black. And so that's what that is. You can ignore it. Hopefully as future videos come on, you'll see that it's starting to fill up and fill up and fill up. But for now, keep watching this video to see what I think of the Hourglass Veil Eye Primer. We're going to be doing an 8-hour test. So at the end of the day, I'll come back and I will show you guys how it looks and if there's any creasing and just sort of give you my overall thoughts on it. Now I have oily eyelids, and generally a makeup look like this wouldn't last 8 hours without some sort of primer. So I'm really putting it to the test, you guys. Stay tuned to see the application of this look, how I did it, and then come back at the end to see how I like this primer. All right, guys, so my hair is pulled back and I have just a light layer of the Il Makiage foundation on over the Cover FX mattifying primer. I really like the way that those two go together, and I know that in my last video of Il Makiage, I said that I didn't like the way that it was going on with a sponge, but I think that was because of the sponge that I was using. This time I used the Real Techniques sponge, the orange one, and it went on really nicely. I mean, even up close, I just have a light layer on, but it went on really nicely. It's already dry. I've had it on for a couple of minutes. This foundation it's really, really promising to me. I cannot wait to get the hell out of this quarantine so I can wear it for real and really do an all day wear with it. But that's what I have on. My eyebrows are microbladed. That's why they are there. I only have on the foundation for now. I have a light layer because with the look that I'm going to do, I know that it's going to smudge. I'm going to have to wipe something off underneath here. So I already know that I'm going to have to retouch the foundation. So that's why I've decided to just do a light layer for now. Now, onto the man of the hour, which is the Hourglass Veil Eye Primer. And it comes in this packaging. It's the same packaging that Hourglass does for a lot of their products. And the actual tube itself is white with gold lettering and the brown top. This looks like a lot of their other products. And when you open it, it's got a pretty large opening there. So you have to sort of be careful not to put too much on. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of this on my hand so you guys can see. It is a beigey color, but then when you start to blend it out, it goes translucent. So the directions of this are that you are to apply it to your eye and let it dry before you start with your makeup. Now, this does dry to a powder finish, and it really, really reminded me of the Urban Decay primer. It was upside down. That's what I meant to do. The primer potion, the original, it really reminded me of this one. So I thought that I would do sort of a comparison test. This is my go-to. This is what I use. I know how it works. I know it's gonna last. I know how eyeshadow goes over it. So I thought that I would do one eye with the Hourglass and the other eye with this one, because they have the exact same texture. They're both a cream color, they both go on translucent, and they both dry to a powder finish. So I thought I would just kind of do a comparison, because if this one doesn't live up to this one, it's going back to the store. And so I've decided that I'm going to do a smoky eye for this look to really, really test it out on a darker color. I have a hooded eye, so I tend to get a lot of creasing. I have oily eyelids, so I really want to give this product a good shot. Now, it's about 12 o'clock when I'm filming this, so what I'll do is I will do my makeup. I will come back toward the end of the night. I'll try to do an 8-hour wear, and I'll come back and I'll let you guys know sort of what I think. I'll show you how it looks, and we'll just compare one eye to the other. So let's get to it. All right, on my right eye, I'm going to do the Hourglass. I'm just gonna take a little bit and with my finger, just run it up into my brow. Now this one takes a little bit longer to dry than the Urban Decay potion, which is why I'm doing it first. I felt it when I put it on my hand that it took a few seconds longer to dry than the Urban Decay. Okay, this bottle is hard to close. All right, now let's go on my left eye. Is this lighting okay? I'm gonna put the lighting up a little bit. So they both apply exactly the same. This one is pretty much already dry. This one is as well. So they apply exactly the same. So I think this is really going to be a test of how long they will last on your eyes, and if it's good for oily eyelids, if it's good for the shadow that I'm going to do. And I think it'll really come down, for me, it'll come down to the most bang for your buck, because the sizing of these is obviously different. The Hourglass is 0.32 ounces and the Urban Decay is 0.06. So it's quite a difference. So I feel like if they work the same at the end of the day, it's really just going to be about the bang for your buck. Which one is cheaper for the most product? And that is what I'll base it on if they both work the same. So let's get started. I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Palette Remastered. This guy here. I really love this because it has like these really nice browns and then a really, really deep black. So I'm just going to take a regular floof. This is a Morphe M514. And I'm going to go into Sandalwood here on the corner. And I'm just going to work that up into my brow. Because like I said, I do have a hooded eye. And so I already know when I add the black to my eye, it's going to look like I don't even have sandalwood on. So I'm going to do it nice and high. And I'm going to bring it in here just in case I decide to contour my nose. You're already giving yourself the beginning of the contour. All right, that applied pretty well. Let's see here. I would say that both the Hourglass and the Urban Decay are applying this specific color the same. I don't see anything wrong with either side, really. So that's really a great sign. All right, now with that same brush, I'm gonna go into Suede, which is this really nice gray color. I love this color. Ugh. I use this color so much. I really want to concentrate that on the hood of the eye because I want that transition from the sandalwood to the black to be seamless. And so I really feel like if you put this grayish tone on later on, you don't have to do as much blending. That went on pretty smoothly. Now on to the Urban Decay side. Want a nice smoky eye, you really have to pat black color on. And so I'm trying to be very careful. I think I'm a little more worried about the fallout than I am the actual color. Okay, now let's leave that alone and go on to the next eye. All right, now I'm gonna take a clean, please make sure it's clean, just a smaller brush. This is the Morphe 507. And with nothing on it, I'm just going to blend this black blending is a full-time job. I'm just going to take a skin cleansing cloth and I'm going to clean this up because I like a nice sharp edge. So I'm going to go in with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Café con Leche. Just want to clean this guy up a bit since I wiped off all that foundation. I'm going in with a concealer that is a very similar color to the foundation, just so that I can sort of match it. Just to really finish off the lash line, I'm going to go in with the tattoo liner. You can skip this step, but I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D tattoo liner just here. It doesn't have to be perfect since this is a smoky eye anyway. You're going to cover it with a lash band. All right, I'm gonna go in with lashes before I finish the bottom of the eye. All right, that is so much better. And I feel like this one looks a little lower, but that's okay. I'm in quarantine. I don't have to apply them evenly-ish. All right, let's finish the bottom of these eyes. All right, so for the bottom, I'm essentially just gonna do the same thing with the color Suede and Black Truffle. With a little bit of Suede, I'm just gonna go down. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of this Peach Perfect. This is a Too Faced loose powder, and I just want to apply it ever so slightly under the eye, because I know that I'm gonna have fallout with this black, and this will make it easier to wipe away. Ooh, is that? It looks okay. I don't want to be lazy with my makeup just because I'm in quarantine, but let's face it. Where are we going? Nowhere. All right, now let's do the same with black truffle, just right near the lash line. I don't want to do too heavy of a bottom just because these lashes are like... All right, now to finish off the eyes, I'm going to take a Pat McGrath Labs. This is the Ultra Glide Eye Pencil in Extreme Black. And I'm just going to apply it right on the waterline. And take my finger. I'm gonna do the same up top. If you are not a fan of the way eyeliner feels on your waterline, you're not gonna like this. You can actually do that step whenever on the top, even before you start with the black shadow. That way it just kind of fills every little gap between your lashes and your skin, and that way you can't see anything, because when you have a smoky eye, you really want the whiteness of your eye to be what pops the center of your eye. So essentially you want to close all of the other skin that you can. All right, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes. This is the Maybelline Lash Discovery mini brush. Look at that, it's so tiny. And you just wanna comb those lashes out. Sometimes this is helpful if you have any glue remaining, like from the lashes, if you accidentally got it, because I know I did. So I thought I was gonna finish this look with another layer of foundation, but I'm actually not. I'm just gonna go over it with the Too Faced Born This Way powder. This is in the color Golden Beige, and just with a big floof. This powder has a little bit of coverage. Don't forget the neck. I'm also going to leave my eyebrows the way they are as far as adding any additional color to them, because I really just want my eyes to pop in this look. I'm just going to add a little bit of highlighter. I'm not going to contour or anything. I'm just going to go over with the Becca in Moonstone. This is like obviously my favorite. Just hit it right there. Hit it right there. Right here. Right there. Ooh, that was a lot, Patricia. What are you doing, bitch? Ugh, I'm so annoying. I annoy myself when I do makeup. I'm the worst. All right. Thank God I have 47,000 clean brushes just right next to me. Okay, so on the lips, I'm gonna take it way, 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 way back with the NARS I don't even know what this is. It's just oh, it's a lip lacquer pod. Y'all remember these? It's so worn out. Look, it's just, this is in color Chelsea Girls. Oh, this was my favorite for like 47 years. I'm just gonna hit it with a little bit of nude. I really like just a pink lip, like just a nude, very girly lip with a really bold eye like this. We're all done. All right, you guys, there you have it. My very bold smoky eye. We're gonna test these guys out. I've got Veil on the right, Urban Decay on the left. We're gonna pin them up against each other, and I will be back in like a few hours. I'll come back like dinner time, maybe 7 or 8, and I'll have you guys check out how it looks. As of right now, they are totally tied. I mean, the application was flawless on both. The color is the same on both. So really, it's really just a time test to see which one looks better at the end of the day. And if they both look the same, like I said before, then it's just gonna come right down to price. I will be right back, and in a snap. Well, for you, not for me. I'll be right back. Hey guys, we are Bizak in a hoodie because it's been all day since 5 seconds ago when you just saw me. So I have had these on all day. And as you can see, my foundation is breaking down a little bit. It's getting a little bit oily. So I am very impressed with both of these. The Hourglass held up exactly the way that the Urban Decay does. And for me, that says a lot. Because when I find a holy grail product, I don't even search for another one. There's no point in me trying anything else. And both of these have the exact same crease up at the top. So it just tells me that for these last 8 hours, they've been working exactly the same. Now, I do have to correct myself. Earlier, when I was comparing both of the products, I compared a Urban Decay that was like the 100-point sample that you get from Sephora. So I have to correct myself. The actual size of the Urban Decay one is like 0.1 ounces bigger than the Hourglass. And that one is $24. The Hourglass one is 28. So like I said before, it was really gonna come down to the bang for your buck, and one is just more expensive by $4. So you do get more bang for your buck with the Urban Decay, but I am gonna keep the Hourglass one too. I think the $4 is a reasonable amount of money. It's not like it's an extra $20, even though $4 can get you a coffee, okay? I know. But I am gonna keep it because returning things right now is just a mess with COVID. So I'm gonna keep it because I really did think that it did a really amazing job. I mean, I've had this on, I had dinner, I went out, it's raining where I live. I actually was tearing a little bit because I can't really wear lashes for too long, but I kept them on. And so I was like wiping, and I think I rubbed my eye at one point because my contacts were bothering me, and these products really held up really well. So I do recommend the Hourglass. If you are an Urban Decay liker and user and you have some and you don't want to splurge for another one, then don't, because I do feel like these products are very, very similar. But it really is a wonderful, wonderful product. Thank God that it goes on transparent, because it really allows you the creativity to do whatever you want in your eye space. I don't really love a primer that is more of a concealer type, like the P. Louise or the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Those are very opaque, and so you kind of feel like you have to apply shadow where you put the primer on. And I'm not a fan of that because that takes away part of your creativity a little bit. And so these are both really, really wonderful. They stack up exactly to the same level. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope to see you guys next time with more goals on my board. But anyway, yeah, I really do like it, and I hope to catch you guys next time. Bye.